Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K and Payday.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the next starting five. We've got Tyler Johnson. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Holiday. And it's Portis in at center. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Now Harden. Outside, KD. Lock at 6. Harden the pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Portis with it. And Portis throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside, KD. And finished off by KD.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Portis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Portis has got his second bucket.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
Harden outside. Passes to Durant. There's the pass to Jordan. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Feeds to Holiday. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Jordan. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. No good with the wing jumper. 1:56 left in the first. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Harden. Oh!
Man. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort over Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here is Irving. Here's Griffin. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Yes, that goes in.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
20 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Irving. D right on him. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by 2. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the...
I think the underdog story, started when...
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Kyrie Irving. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harden in at the 2 guard.
A little pop and pep in his step after that one. Lopez going in with force.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Harden from deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here's Middleton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The dish to Lopez. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Johnson, the pass to Durant. He dishes it to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Harden. And there's the feed to Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Pass to Middleton. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
The Bucks trail. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. Back to Tucker. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Portis with it. Over Jordan, and Jordan sends it back. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. He gets that one. And the Nets lead by 6.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Connaughton, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Durant dishes to Jordan. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. No good there. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Johnson finds Harden. Out to Harris. Now Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Bucks trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Connaughton passes to Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 4. 19 seconds left in the first half. Holiday against Irving. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. And that
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Johnson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Nets. Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Irving against Giannis. There's Brown with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential.
What a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. the vision he showed. Nice job finding the open man.
Brown finds Irving. Back to Brown. Griffin, no one around him. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Griffin's got 9 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Basket, good. Forbes has got his first 2 points.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by Giannis. Griffin kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 6. 1-on-1 here. The Bucks working the ball around. Outside, out of the Kumbo. It's tipped. They get it back, and they'll keep possession. It's good. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Irving with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet, and they're able to recover. But they recover it. Passes it to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Irving. Drops in the tray.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. It's good. He has 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Irving. Here's Luwawu. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 5. Lobbed up there for Lopez. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. He feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Griffin. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Forbes.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually add a step to his quickness.
Outside for Griffin. Brown the pass to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 7.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
The drive by Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And we've reached... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Tyler Johnson. And it's Harden in at the 1.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's KD. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks trail. It's Giannis with the drive. That ties the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Timeout called the Nets. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
So for the Nets, Blake Griffin comes in for Joe Harris, and Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. And Tucker kicks to Portis. Bucks passing it around. Tucker the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself.
That was a strong dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
The pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it, that's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Outside Irving. Outside KD. Harden outside. Back to Jordan. Rebound Milwaukee.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Back to DiVincenzo. And another basket for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 4. Irving dishes to Durant. Inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
Bucks have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by KD. Yep, it counts. Giannis has got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Jordan with the bucket.
Jordan coming up big. His name is Cole, and he ups the ante and delivers.
foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Johnson. Middleton looking it over. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
KD finds Harden. To the paint, here's Jordan. Count!
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Rebound, Brooklyn. It's deflected. Taken away by Holiday. Pass to Tucker. In the corner, Middleton with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Well, A great view of our broadcast locations in a downtown Atlanta. We're all set and nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Young. That one falls. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Holiday with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Young comes over to help. Lopez, no luck. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. They get it back. Young outside. Out to the wing. Snell kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. That shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Giannis left side. Lopez right side. Rebound Atlanta.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Down low, Lopez. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Outside Collins. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Middleton on the wing. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Young against Holiday. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. 1:11 left to play in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the basket. Officials point, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Giannis dishes to Tucker. Inside, here's Portis. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 8. Herter passes to Okongwu. And here's Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. Herter, no good. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The pass to Portis. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Passes it to Hunter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Giannis with it. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. Here's Hunter on the mark with the 15-footer. Hunter's got his second basket.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Now, here's Tucker. Gallinari covering. And stolen by Okongwu. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Portis.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others. And give Sweet Lou credit, turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. Goes back up. The shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Hunter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's the feed to Okongwu. And it goes down 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Tucker got a piece of it. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. It's stolen. And it's the Bucks on the break. Dishes to Tucker. To stop the drought. And off the glass. That one's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Williams. Gallinari passes to Herter. Back to Gallinari. The shake. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks trail by 12. 1:51 left to play here in the half. And it's in there. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Giannis high post. And the dunk by Giannis.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Collins passes to Young. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Young's got 8.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Offensive rebound. Lopez dishes to Giannis. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And we finished one half of basketball. Hawks lead by a... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Atlanta came ready to play. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive... And
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Tony Snell. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at point. Collins wide open, he fires. That 3 off the mark. Bucks trail by 9 to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Bogdanovich finds Snell. Young. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Holiday. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Hawks leading by 7.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Middleton left side. Back to Lopez. He dishes it to Giannis. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Here's Giannis. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Here's Young. 8 points for him. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Middleton outside. From deep. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3-pointers. Snell. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. And finished off by Collins.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Lopez right side. Holiday with the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA. Stays in his lane and knocks down perimeter shots.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 7. He feeds it to Okongwu. Williams in the post, defended by DiVincenzo, and they get it back. Bucks trail by 7. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And you know, he'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Huerter. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Tucker. Lets it go with a 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Hawks leading by 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. 2nd-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. DiVincenzo against Williams. 5 to shoot. Connaughton passes to Portis. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Bobby Portis, when he's rolling to the basket, he's now under more control.
Now Williams. There's the dish to Okongwu.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First one falls for him. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
There's the pass to Lopez. From outside the arc. And it's Connaughton missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Williams kicks to Hunter. Lopez over to help. Right wing. This one for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Passes it to Tucker. And it's denied. Outside Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. Pass to Lopez. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Williams passes to Herter. And the shot goes down. Herter's got his first bucket in this one.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough, never lost focus.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. From downtown, Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Herter. Off target from 3-point range. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, the toughness of Holiday, sticking his nose in there, coming up with the second chance look.
Young looking it over. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Excellent D there from Holiday. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Sweet move. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. He's perfect from the line this time.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Young against Holiday. Young, good.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to DiVincenzo. Feeds it to Tucker. Rejected by Young.
You might ask, how is Trae Young blocking shots? The awareness and the activity level. That's how.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Young against Holiday. Young, right side. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Good on the shot. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
DiVincenzo against Collins.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. With the putback. Goes up again. It's good.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was up for grabs right until the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. The activity in front of the Brooklyn News. And as things get ready to roll,
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan. Tyler Johnson is out there with Harden. And it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Johnson. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here is Harden following the basket by Trae Young. Johnson outside. Harden the pass to Jordan.
Oh, yes, sir.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. In the corner, Snell with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Johnson against Bogdanovich. Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Now here's Johnson. Durant feeling it out a bit. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. Durant down low. He's guarded by Collins. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Durant in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Wow, just makes that look so easy.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young drives in. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside, KD. Harris outside. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's Irving following the score by Lou Williams. And it's Brown missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Now, here is Irving. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside, Griffin. Over Okongwu. That one off the back iron and out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Brown the pass to Green. He feeds it to Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Griffin not backing down on the inside. He's welcoming that physical play, especially when he's shooting.
The Hawks making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Herter. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the game. Irving looking for an opening. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Griffin. Dish now to Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Nets with the lead. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Done outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Okongwu. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game.
I've been moving through the city like a phantom in the
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's done in at the point guard position. Claxton with the bucket.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Capella trying to free himself up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Brown. Pass to Claxton. They kick it out to Green. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Harris. Kept alive. Claxton. And he banks in the layup. Claxton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Dunn. Good work defensively by Harden.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Dunn, and Harden comes to help. Dunn dishes to Gallinari. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Now here is Harden. He has 6. Harris passes to Claxton. They kick it out to Green. Harden dishes to Brown. No good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 5.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here is Harden after Clint Capella's bucket. Harris passes to Claxton. Shoots over Capella. Claxton, no good. Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Hunter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Harden dishes to Brown. Back to Harden. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Done with some nice D. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Johnson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Dunn.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there, getting to the basket with ease.
Young finds Capella. Irving against Young. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Irving against Bogdanovich. Johnson, the pass to Irving. He feeds it to Griffin. And the pass to Luwawu. Griffin inside. He's against Young. And that one is good.
His skill at his size and then converting through contact. Such strength from the big man.
Young against Irving. Young inside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Luwawu. Here's Claxton. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but be right back out here for the start of the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At its highest, their lead topped out. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then it's Johnson. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Harden. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true. Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Over to the wing from 6 feet. And again, it's Atlanta.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
The Nets with the lead.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Here's Bogdanovich. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Johnson against Bogdanovich.
We're
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They get it again. Jordan fires for three. Johnson can't hit. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game. And it's Capella missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Harden, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Snell, that's good.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Harden the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Okongwu, and he lays it straight in. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Irving dishes to Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Outside Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A 3-time sixth man of the year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we could start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument. Yeah, put some students in the classroom, because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now here's Williams. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Irving. They lead by 1. Griffin passes to Green. Irving way outside. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Hunter. Takes it off the glass. Hunter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Now Irving. To the paint, 11 feet away, a 15-footer, shot's good, Griffin making the play. And the Nets lead by 1.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Nets leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Nets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And so in the game for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. Here's Snell. Oh, offensive interference. And this is going to be a coach's challenge here in the fourth quarter. Close game. He wants to get the basket interference call reviewed.
And basket interference is another one of the types of calls that can be really difficult to make. Up by the basket, oftentimes bodies and arms flying everywhere during some tip ball or attempted block or tip-in situations. These are tough to get right.
And compared to some of the more easy ones to review, like shot clock and game clock, or whether a shot was a 2 or 3-pointer, these basket interference calls, kind of tricky to deal with. And we've got the news here. The basket interference call is going to be overturned, guys, so that's good use of the coach's challenge there.
Well, no doubt. I mean, sometimes an incredibly difficult play to call in real time. But, hey, this is why the NBA has brought in these new stipulations.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
Here's Young. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's good, 2 points.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now here is Harris. Back to Harden. To the middle. Jordan kicks to Harden. 6 to shoot. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Nets lead by 3.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Young outside. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Nets leading by 3. Pops it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
And here's Young. Young is doubled. Collins kicks to Snell. Feeds it to Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Harden. Dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
Here's Young. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Harden the pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's Young on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Capella outside Bogdanovich. And that one drops.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Harden with it.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Snell lays it up off the glass. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Harden surveying the D. To the inside. Jordan kicks to Harden. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jeff Green is checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Johnson. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Now here's Harden. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Molinari trying to get open. Good!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Out left of the wing. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
It falls!
It's in. Trey Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. What's your take, guys?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... There below is Barclays. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lengthy wing pair. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard position. Harden and the jam by Harden.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here is Holiday. Here's the floater. Harden grabs the miss. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. A pull-up. Rebound, Milwaukee. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Giannis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Now here's Middleton. Harden missing his last shot. Over Johnson. Shots good by Middleton.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Harden outside, and Durant launches from deep. Out to Harris. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Tucker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, there's the all-out hustle Tucker is known for. Beats his man in transition easily.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Portis finds Holiday. The pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tucker's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Harden against Holiday. Outside Durant. Here's Harden on the wing. And the jam by Harden.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Bucks also changing it up. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Here's Griffin following the basket by Chris Middleton. Griffin kicks to Irving. Back to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Now here's Giannis. Inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. The Bucks shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. Passes to Llewellyn. Nets passing it around. Shamet with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Just 2 to shoot. No good from Irving.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 9-point game. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Shamet. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 9. 2K.
I be rocking this.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Durant, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Green in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harden outside. Out to KD. Back to Harden. Puts it up from 17 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Count it. Connaughton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
On the wing, Green. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Here's Harden, right side Green. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep three-point range, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Tipped away. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Here's Brown after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Brown dishes to Green. Brown inside, defended by Middleton, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Green. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harris on the wing. Johnson. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. The shot misses. Great D that time from Portis. It's stolen by Green. Harris passes to Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And it's Harden in for Bruce Brown. Out to the right wing. Giannis against Durant. Giannis dishes to Tucker. Here's Holiday. Second chance shot. Tucker the pass to Portis. Bucket is good. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Johnson outside. Outside Jordan. Here's Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. KD's got 6.
Well, Kevin Durant is now able, because of increased strength and physical ability, able to absorb contact and play through it.
Middleton for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 17.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's KD. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
And so it's Milwaukee. They're leading. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Rick. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points. Thanks for joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lengthy wing pair. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Harden, that's good. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Bucks. Durant down low, working on Portis.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Bucks leading by 15. Now here's Middleton. Left side, Portis. Over Jordan. Giannis outside. Clock at 4. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Johnson against Holiday. Here's Tucker, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Chris Middleton. Now, here is Irving. No points in the game yet for him. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Holiday. Irving kicks to Griffin. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez passes to Tucker. Back to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 17. Outside Irving. Outside Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Shamet. Lopez dishes to Forbes. The feed to Tucker. Up and in from the low block. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
Listen, we know this isn't the most prolific scorer, but Tucker can burn you if you give him too much room to operate.
Luwawu, the pass to Griffin. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Forbes kicks to DiVincenzo. And the wing jumper offline. Nets trail by 14. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got his first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Mets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Now, here's Tucker. He's got 10. Back to DiVincenzo. Down low. Forbes the pass to Tucker. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Gets it down to single digits. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
They grab their own miss. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Forbes. Off on that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. And it's Tyler Johnson, then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Portis. Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Harden. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Harden against Holiday, and he comes up with the deuce.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Portis drives in. And Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Durant.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And they're pushing it up. Harden against Holiday. And Giannis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Nets trail by 7. Harden outside. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. KD's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Harden surveying the D. Now the pass to Durant. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And the Bucks with possession here. Bucks leading by 5. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Giannis is double. Inside. On the wing, Holiday. Just 3 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
we go on the Kumbo. Nobody back.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Harden.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Portis. Puts it up from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. Nets trail by 7. One-on-one fast break. Here's KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You have to respect Kevin Durant's ability to pick up fouls, and I love seeing him drive with authority.
So for the Nets, Jeff Green, he's checked in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Johnson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double to the inside. Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Harden, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
A rebound by the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Green.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Middleton. Pass to Tucker. Shoots the 3. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
But the truth is,
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lengthy wing pair. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Now here's Middleton. Portis kicks to Middleton. Back to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A shot by Holiday, no good. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young's running. Up top, Capella, defended by Middleton. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Young inside, guarded by Tucker. Shot by Collins, no good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Middleton, the pass to Tucker. And Antetokounmpo inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Antetokounmpo inside. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Young. Count it. Good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play. And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Portis kicks to Holiday. The drive by Giannis. Portis can't get it to go.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 4. All going up court. Bogdanovich finds Snell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Collins. Young, right side. 11 feet away. Good. He hits the jump shot. Young's got his second basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Middleton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. Here's Portis. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in, and then for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Young, following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Huerter. They get it back. Out to Gallinari. Young outside. To the paint. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 6.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Kick out to Giannis. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Williams. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. And it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Tucker. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David. Very athletic. Thanks. And here's Gallinari. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot's good. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Connaughton. Basket counts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Williams. And the layup falls. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Gallinari. Dunn outside. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Hawks lead by 14.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
There's Portis. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Williams. To the left side wing. Hunter with it, working on Portis, and it's sent back by Lopez. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. Bucks trail by 16. Here's DiVincenzo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Dunn passes to Okongwu. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Here's Forbes. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Launches a 3, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, you want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to and a star in his role. Clint Capella makes an impact with his... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Middleton teams up with Giannis, the lengthy wing pair. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Free throw, good, Portis. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Young against Holiday. Pass to Portis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Misses the baby hook.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Young with the steal. From deep. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. Over Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bogdanovich with it. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Left side, Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. Back to Tucker. Feeds to Giannis. He can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Gallinari with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Middleton finds Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Bucks trail by 15. 7-foot shot. Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Outside Williams. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. 1:20 left in the third. From the low block. And that's good off the glass that time. And the Hawks lead by 13.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Fernando. Four on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Goes up on the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 13. Here's DiVincenzo. Makes it off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
The decision-making of Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, he seems to improve on his passing every season, which is impressive.
Williams against Holiday. Williams passes to Okongwu. Over Lopez. And good from Okongwu with a sweet move. 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They got Tony Snell. Hunter is out there with John Collins. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2-guard spot. Atlanta leading by 11. Now Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
We always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Bruno Fernando subbed in for Kevin Herter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Fernando. The kick out to Williams. Back to Collins. At the top of the key, Hunter. Over Middleton. That one a little long. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Tucker. Collins in the post, working on Portis, the offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bucks trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Williams with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. To the wing right side. And there's the pass to Capella. Here's Fernando. Defended by Middleton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan. Extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Now, here's Capella. Collins passes to Fernando. Holiday against Williams. And Holiday kicks to Portis. For 3, Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 11. Collins wide open, he fires. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tony Snell's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Williams.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Cloak loose. Three-pointers. Snell. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
The bench gave them a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And it's Capella missing. Here's Milwaukee now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's Middleton penetrating. Portis, the pass to Tucker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And Young kicks to Collins. And he converts the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Outside Durant. And above the rim play, always captivating speed. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Atlanta with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Good on the bucket.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Outside, KD. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Young, and Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
Inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Herter, covered by Irving. At the tip, great positioning on the putback.
And right there you see Herter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
Now here's Harden. Passes it to Durant. A step-back shot here. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here is Young. Now the feed to Collins. Here's Herter, defended by Durant.
Oh,
look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Here is Harden. Outside Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Young. To the paint, here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Here's Brown. Left side, Griffin. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
1:33 left to play in the first.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Here's Collins. Buries it down low. Collins has got 8. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Brown the pass to Johnson. Now here's Griffin. He's guarded by Collins. Bogdanovic up top to the inside. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Now here's Johnson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Luwawu, and he slams it one-handed.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Hawks have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. And finished off by Collins.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Now the pass to Luau. Here's Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson's shot is off. Here's Hunter. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hawks lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Harris. Brown out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Green in at the 4.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Now, here is Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harris kicks to Irving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The aggressive drive by Irving. Defender can't keep up without fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Williams in for Dunn. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And James Harden subbed in for Bruce Brown.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Fernando. Ball's knocked loose. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered closely. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Brooklyn trailing. Harden dishes to Irving. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Feeds it to Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Jordan's got 8.
Size and strength of DeAndre Jordan, brushing off the defender.
Pass to Fernando. And here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Harden. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it left.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter comes in for Lou Williams. Young is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Clock at 2. 3-pointers. Snell. I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Fernando. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Can they get it? And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Harden the pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. The dish to Green. Here's Claxton. Offensive rebound, Nets. And Green is right there. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And Young, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Harden the pass to Irving. Here's Claxton. Here is Harden. Passes to Claxton. That one misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Okongwu. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Durant up top. He has 6. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Young pass to Snell. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Fernando. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. A shot by Harden, wide open. Misses the 3. Down low to the right side. Here's Snell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was all John Collins in the first quarter. He had 10 points. And that should do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. John Collins has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Fernando in its center. The Hawks leading. Collins passes to Herter. Back to Collins. Over Claxton. Shot by Collins, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Offensive rebound, Luwawu. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Williams, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Bruno Fernando. And it's John Collins in for Okongwu. Here's Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Luwawu. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. Bogdanovich with it. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
The Hawks leading by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gallinari outside. It's Collins with the drive. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now done. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Capella finds Gallinari. Back to Capella. With the second effort, he lays it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. No good, unable to end this run. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Harden dishes to Irving. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Harden out to KD. Lets the 3 fly. Hunter grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now, here's Capella. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dunn. Capella trying to free himself up. Dunn's shot's good.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
Outside Durant. In the corner, Harden. Outside for Durant. He feeds it to Jordan. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's 10 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
Done with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Gallinari against Irving. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Outside Durant. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Nets trail by 12. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Now here's Irving. Inside. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Griffin. Brown outside. Here's Irving. Count it from 12.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Herter. Here's Fernando. Defended by Griffin. Back to Herter. Shoots over Griffin. Rebound, Brooklyn. 3-on-3. Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. The feed now to Harris. There's Brown with the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young against Irving. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Alinari comes in for Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in for Tony Snell. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Johnson. The kick out to Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 10. Young looking it over. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
Now here's Johnson. Brown outside. Here's Claxton. Griffin inside. Capella's there. And that one drops for him. Atlanta's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Johnson against Young. Young is double. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Passes it to Griffin. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich left side. And the pass to Capella. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Gallinari. And it's done in for Kevin Herter.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Now here's Harden. Over Young. Harden finds Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Young with the steal.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Atlanta.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Trae Young.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Hunter comes in for Chris Dunn.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Atlanta again missing. Brooklyn with the ball. 15-point game. Outside for Jordan. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Durant with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Young passes to Fernando. And here is Okongwu. Over to the left wing. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly